Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking all about my Smile Direct journey, my Invisalign journey, teeth journey, basically just everything about my teeth I'm going to talk about in this video. So basically I have filmed this full video, so we're going to jump back in time to last week where I'm sitting here talking about my journey and everything like that, because I had originally planned to just add that into last week's vlog, but you may or may not have seen that I posted on my Instagram story asking you guys to decide if you wanted a separate video or if you just wanted me to include it in last week's vlog. Most of you said that you wanted a separate video, so I'm giving you a separate video. And the fact when I was editing last week's vlog, it was like half an hour of me talking just about my teeth alone. It's better just to do it as a separate video. So here we go. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and let's just jump back to last week and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. We have finished our Smile Direct journey. It's over. It's done. Can you believe it? That has been the quickest 3 months ever. Like, what? 3 months ago my teeth looked like this. And now they look like this. I am still wearing the eyeliner just now because I'm actually meant to be wearing my retainer. So, I got so confused at eyeliner, retainer, didn't have a clue what was going on. Basically, they sent me out 12 eyeliners, which is the things that I've been wearing. And then a couple of weeks ago they messaged me saying that it's time to order your retainer, and I was just like, oh, maybe like they're sending me out like another set of them. Maybe they're sending me like another set of eyeliners. I just didn't really know that they were called eyeliners, you know, I just was calling them a retainer. Anyways, they're like, no, like you need your retainer after your treatment is up with your aligners, so we'll send you that out within the next few weeks so that when you're finished your aligners you'll then wear your retainer. Is that confusing? Sorry, I don't know if that's confusing or not. Anyway, they says you need to wear your retainer after you finish your treatment for 2 weeks, and then after that you only need to wear it when you're going to your bed. So technically I'm not finished my treatment, but I feel like that is it. The aligners are done. I'm just going to be wearing the retainer for 2 weeks and then just wear it for sleeping only. Right now I have got the eyeliner in because I've actually misplaced the retainer and I'm not too sure where it is. Even though you've seen in last week's vlog that I was playing with it and talking about it, and I just can't find it. Like, my mum or dad has definitely moved it, but they say they didn't. But I never moved it, so I know that one of them have moved it. But they're not in just now, so they don't know where it is. So I'm just going to wear this just now, which will be fine. Like, you know, we'll find it. Anyways, I thought I would just come on and like kind of like talk about my teeth. But it's quite interesting. I'm going to be showing you pictures of what my teeth used to look like and just talking about the journey and all that. So we're going to start off how it started, how I actually decided to do it and all that. So basically, one of my New Year's resolutions this year was to get my teeth fixed. Also started my YouTube channel in the February. That was something that I was kind of thinking about in the January before obviously YouTube and all that came along. But basically I had never ever set New Year's resolutions, literally ever in my life. Never done it. I was just like, that's so silly, like I'm not doing that. But for some reason this year I just was like, I'm doing New Year's resolutions. So I sat and wrote down 10 resolutions that I was going to do, and so far they're going really well by the way. But the top one that was on my resolutions was to get my teeth fixed. Teeth fixed. That will never not happen. I'm trying to like, but because there's no gaps in my teeth because of the retainer thing, it's like I can't, you know, it's really tough. Yeah, so my first resolution, and probably the biggest one that was on my list, was to get my teeth fixed. So I was kind of like, I didn't even say get my teeth fixed. My resolution was look into getting my teeth fixed. So I was like, I'll just have a look into it, see how much it is, prices and what I can actually get done and all that. I wasn't actually planning on getting them fixed this year, but here we are. So that was in January, obviously, New Year's resolutions, whatever. And then, do you know that way where you're talking about something and then all you see on your phone is just adverts for that thing you're talking about? And I'm like, why are you listening into me phone? Like, not cool. So obviously I was talking about it and like, I was thinking about doing it. But then one morning I just remember lying on my phone, I was on Snapchat, and do you know like it was a bit where like the filters come up, and sometimes you get like sponsored filters or something. Anyway, that's random. But one of the filters was for SmileDirect, and it like gave you nice teeth. Actually, I'm going to try and get that filter up, hold on. So this is a video of me, right? Do not mind the state of me I look. I'm literally just out of my bed. I'm lying out of bed.
I look like, oh, this is what I do look like. Wait a minute, I take it that way. Oh, that. I look like, oh.
So basically that's how it started. That video, I sat that morning, I was like, seen it, and I was just like, that's so weird that I was just talking about getting my teeth fixed with Invisalign, and that came up. So I went on to SmileDirect, and I actually think they had like an impression kit for £14 or something like that. And I was like, I'm just going to get this, like £14, like I think it was something like it should have been £50, but for the New Year deal they were doing it for £14, so I was like, I'm just going to go on, get the impressions kit. Paid the £14, the impressions kit came out. Obviously it was a wee bit scary because I was like, I'm not a dentist, like what if I do this wrong? You've only got the one time to do it. This is like me on my Snapchat story.
Anybody who has braces is probably scared of that. I have heard very many stories of this feeling being the worst feeling in the world. And there's another one underneath.
So basically it came with the 2 trays for top and bottom, and the clay kind of thing, and that was, you had 2 of each, so you had to go through it twice basically. Okay, so this is a video of, I didn't video me actually doing it, but this is the impressions once I had done them. So they're just like the clay things, you know what they are anyway. If you've had braces then you totally know. So yeah, you have to do it twice, and it wasn't the worst. I feel like I thought it was going to be so much worse than what it was, but we did one at a time. I don't know if you get, when you get actual braces, they put the 2 of them in your mouth at the same time, and it's kind of, I'm not too sure. So yeah, did the impressions kit, and then you just have to send it back to them. I feel like the process was like really quick. So when my impressions kit arrived, it was the 15th of January, got it all done, sent it back, and then by the 8th of February they had sent me out my aligners. So basically you send pictures of the inside your mouth, your teeth, all of that. It's very like, explains it very well, everything that you need to do. So I did that, everything passed, and then by the 8th of February they sent me out my aligners. It's actually like an empty box now, there's nothing in it. It came with a wee tub so you can keep your aligners in there, and it came with a lip balm, which is actually a really nice lip balm, by the way, like I love it. It also came with this wee tool, which I don't use. I use it maybe like the first week to get it out my mouth. I had no nails, but now that I've got acrylics on, I feel like it was a bit easier to get out. There were sometimes when I just couldn't get it out. And then there's also a file, and then you also had some mints with it, so that basically when you get your new retainer in, you eat 1 mint and bite down on it, just so that it kind of moulds to your teeth a wee bit better. I felt like the first few retainers were the worst, not going to lie. I was in agony through that first week. The pain was so bad. I'm not to be dramatic, I feel like I can handle pain well, but the pain, like, I don't know how to explain this pain. It just made me feel really drained the first week. I just didn't want to do anything. And I wouldn't say it was like, I don't know, I think it's just because it's like a constant pain in your mouth. It's not like toothache, it's not like that, but I don't know, that first week I genuinely was like, I can't go through with this. If this is going to be the pain every week, I'm not doing it. The first aligner that I had in, I couldn't talk properly. I genuinely, like, if you go back and watch my second vlog, you can file them down, but I don't really know how. That is when my aligners arrived and I was wearing them, and I was actually talking horrendous, like, I don't know why people watch that vlog, because it was really annoying. I just felt like they were so clunky in my mouth, and obviously you've got like your file and all that to file them down, but I was so scared to like file it in case I failed too much or whatever. But then it got to like the 2nd and 3rd week, and I was kind of, I knew how much to cut away and like file and stuff. But see now, like, I don't file it or anything. I feel like they're fine. There is maybe like sometimes there is like a wee jaggy bit that I file away, but there's no like extra wee bits that I feel like I need to cut away. So I feel like it did get easier throughout the weeks. Obviously when you first put in a new one, that is like, it is quite sore because the aligner is like really stiff, and it's just like it's a new aligner, so the first couple of days after a new one goes in, like, I feel like probably the sorest ones, but it was nothing like that first week. Like honestly, the first week was the worst, but we got through it. We're at the end of it now, so it's always good. And obviously now I can talk fine. I feel like I talk weird when I've not got it in now, and I'm scared. And I also feel like when I've not got it in, my teeth feel so weird. Like, that's not how my teeth should feel. They feel so sharp. Obviously because this is like around your teeth, like nice and smooth, but when I've not got it in, my teeth just feel really jaggy and sharp, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to not wear this anymore. I don't know if you're meant to keep them. Like, I'm just the weirdo who doesn't throw anything away, so I kept every single aligner. Is that weird? Definitely. I'm not going to show you them because again that's quite strange, but basically they come in like these wee bags. They're all like attached to each other, like, you know, you've probably seen it in like other videos, and then you just kind of pull it up, rip it off, take out your bag. It tells you here like this is your second aligner, you have to wear it for 1 week, 22 hours a day. Sometimes it say wear for 1 week, sometimes it say wear for 2 weeks. Then obviously you wear it for the week, wear it for 2 weeks. It would never go past 2 weeks. It would either be 1 week or be 2 weeks. They constantly email you every week as well, saying like it's time to change your aligner. Mine's was quite good because I started it on a Monday, so I just felt like every Monday I knew that I had to, you know, like a new week, started of the week, change my aligner. I would never get confused like halfway through the week I have to do it. It just so happens that it arrives on the Monday, I started on the Monday, and I just change it every Monday now. So overall, do I think it's worth the money? Yeah, like I feel like my teeth have moved so much. I swear when I look back on pictures, I'm just like, there was actually like the biggest gap ever. I'm just like, I cringe when I see pictures now. I'm just like, ugh. I've still got the eyeliner in now, right? So love the way this looks. You know, no gaps. And I just feel like I kind of look a bit weird, like that's not my teeth. You know, like that is my teeth, but they're not mine. Like Nicole Brown should not have no gaps in their teeth, but I do. I'm going to take this out so you can see. So this is it without it, and you know what I mean, like you can then see gaps a wee bit. I wouldn't say it's so much gaps. So like I said, this gap obviously closed over a lot. There is a tiny gap at the bottom. I think it's so weird, like this tooth is so much shorter than I remember it being. I didn't realise how short it was compared to like the other tooth, so I kind of want to get that fixed as well. In this wee survey thing you had to fill out as well, at the beginning of it they said like what is your main focus, and I said the top row in my teeth to be closed over. So that is the main thing that they obviously will change for me. Obviously if you see the pictures here that I'm going to insert, that is like such a big difference. But when this is in, I love it so much more. So I'm just like, it's kind of like wear these all the time. You know? So I just think, like, how could I went from that to this in 3 months? Like, what? Like if I knew it was going to take that short a time, I would have done it quicker. But yeah, I'm so glad that I done it. So now obviously I wear my retainer for 2 weeks after I find it. If I do find it, imagine I don't find it, I need to pay another £80 for a new one. I need to wear that for 6 months every night when I sleep, and then it says to renew it every 6 months, but I'm just like, that's £80, like, I don't know. We'll see, because I do want to kind of look into getting composite bonding now that my teeth are moved and all that. I'm not going to like do that just now, but it is something I might look into next year maybe for my resolution. I obviously need to do it for 6 months with the retainer and all that, and which will then take us to November, so like near the end of the year. So that may be something I'll look into, just so that the gaps are kind of closed and my teeth are all in line, because that small one that I said, I think that might help it be the same size as the rest of the teeth maybe. I'm not sure. I've not like fully looked into composite bonding, and I feel like that would be the only one that I'd kind of do. I don't want to get like veneers or all that. I just want when I wear my own teeth, I want them to look nice. I just feel like as well, like my front teeth are a wee bit bumpy because I've like chipped them on like everything. Nights out, bottles of MD smacked into a lamppost, like they've been through a lot, my two front teeth. They're so uneven. The only other thing that's quite annoying is when I didn't have this problem at the start because nothing was open. You know, you couldn't go anywhere, but near the end when restaurants started opening and you have this in, it's just a wee bit awkward trying to like take it out in public to eat. And then I would always forget to bring in my wee tubs to keep them in, so then I had to like wrap them in a napkin or like put them in my pocket, which was quite disgusting. I would say these were my best option. I could have got braces if I wanted to, but they were more expensive and I just didn't want to have braces. I didn't want you to see them. I didn't think I would not have suited braces. I couldn't go through it. I couldn't go through having them on my teeth. It's just the fear. And I think you can get braces behind your teeth, but then that was just scary as well. So I feel like the clear aligners, Invisalign was the best option for me. You might not think so. You might want to have had braces, but I just feel like, why would you choose to have braces when you can have this, which is clear, you can't see it, you can take it in and out as many times as you want, you know. So guys, I think that is everything that I wanted to talk about. If you do have any questions or if you think like I missed anything, if you want to know anything about them, you can comment below or like send me a wee message or something like that. Just if you're interested or thinking about doing it, and I'll try and help you out the best that I can. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like it if you did. Leave any comments below, any video suggestions. As always, make sure you're subscribed to my channel for new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one.